Hello everyone, I am Olakunle. I am the technical instructor for Mitsubishi Motors Nigeria. Today in this episode, as part of our DIY series, I'll be taking you through some helpful tips to getting the best out of the Pajero Sports. Features like your electric tailgate, your changing the multi-information display on your dashboard, using the key fob when the battery remote is low, and some other key features. Let's get started. So one of the first tip I'll be showing you is how to start the Pajero Sport when the key remote battery is low. Basically, for you to start the car, you need a battery. There's a battery inside this key remote. So there are times where the remote battery runs down and that doesn't allow you to start your car. But there are ways in which you can start this car if your key remote battery is low. So I'll show you that. So simply what you need to do is to locate what we call a slot. It's just located down here, right? So once this is inserted, then you can start your car. As you can see, even without the key, the battery inside the key remote, the car can still start. So the only thing you may not be able to do is you may not be able to get a keyless entry access into your car, which means you have to use a physical key to open the car. But when the key battery is low, you can still start the car even when there's no battery inside the fob. But you can't just use your remote key to lock and unlock your car. So the next feature I'll be showing you is how to use your auto brake hold function on your car. Now, what does the auto hold brake function mean? It takes away the stress from you, probably if you're in a stop and go traffic, right? All you just need to do is once you auto hold the brake, we press the brake pedal and you auto hold the brake and it holds the brake down for you. Now, I know that looks more like the parking brake, but it's quite different from the parking brake because it means your car can still be on drive. You don't have to keep shifting your gear from drive to park. You can just leave it on drive, engage the auto hold brake function, and it holds the car in that braking position for you. Now, let's demonstrate. Now, one of the first things you need to do is you need to fasten your seat belt. Fasten your seat belt. Obviously, start your car. Start your car. Press hold down on your brake and press the auto hold brake function. Now you'll see the icon showing on the dashboard just at the bottom left corner. So once I take away my leg from the brake, it holds the brake for me. Yeah, but like I said, the car has to be on drive. Put the car on drive and the car doesn't move forward. Despite the fact that the car is on drive, it doesn't go forward because I have held down the brake using this auto hold brake function. Now it's showing a green light showing that the feature is active. Now to deactivate that, all I just need to do is to either press the auto hold brake function or just accelerate a little bit and it cuts off. Yeah, that's a very good tip. So it's like I said, it's good for a stop and go traffic. So it takes that stress away from you from shifting your gear lever from park to neutral, from park to drive. You understand? Just step on your brake pedal, activate the button, and it holds the brake pedal for you. So if you need to deactivate it, just step on your gas pedal, and you're good to go. So another feature we'll be looking at is changing the multi-information display on the dashboard. The multi-information display contains a lot of information, but basically the information a lot of customers take out of this display are the engine speed and the vehicle speed. So with this feature, it allows you to change the interface, change the user experience. So let me show you how that is done. So first thing is locate this arrow button on your steering wheel. It's located on the left side of the steering wheel. So we just press this reverse looking arrow, the enter button rather. So it brings out the display, the settings. Yeah, you may not be on the settings, but you can also locate the setting icon by using these navigation keys, left and right. So once you get to the navigation key, which is showing, it looks like a gear, right? And it's blue. So the first option is your display type. So you can press enter. So you have three display options: type 1, type 2, type 3. Now the circle with a blue dot indicates the current display interface you're using. Now if I want to change to the other interface, I just need to scroll down to the type I want. Let's just type on and enter. As you can see, it changes. Let's try again. Let's do another type. Enter display type. Let's just type 2, and the interface changes to this interface. Let's go back to where we were before, display, and that's all. So like I said, it's it's a user preference. So you could choose what kind of experience you want. If you want it to look like this, you could choose between amongst 3 different display types. So that's good for that gives the customer a very good visual representation of the multi information display. All right, and that's all. Yeah, this feature is the one I find the most interesting. What it does is it allows you wirelessly, more like a magician, open the tailgate without using any key or using the physical door handle. Now, why is this? Why does this feature exist? You could use it. Let's say, for example, you're coming from a grocery store. So just imagine you having your hand full with groceries or shopping items. So as you approach the car, you don't want to drop it on the floor. You just simply come close at this side of the car and swipe. Oh, you can see, quite interesting. So I remotely open this tailgate without physically pressing the button on this key, or pressing using the key handle, the tailgate handle rather. So you see, as well as opening it with your leg, and also close it with your leg as well. You can just swipe back, and the door closes. It's quite interesting. So that's called the kick motion function.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.